Hey, what's up, everybody? Joe Steele, Crypto in the House. Today, trying something a little different with a live stream. So, this would be my first official live stream. Hopefully, things go well, but bear with me, obviously, if there's any technical difficulties. Just bringing up some news from crypto as well as the real estate world. The biggest news right now, one of the two bigger stories, I would say, is Coinbase. Right now, Coinbase, if you looked in the last hour and a half, people started hearing rumors. They had no exposure to Celsius, Three Arrows Capital, Voyager, no losses in their financial book. They actually came out and they put a blog post that you can go and read on their Medium page, addressing these concerns, letting people know, like, hey, we're good to go. There's nothing to be concerned about. Obviously, there's speculation whenever anyone in the crypto world, financial institutions, whatever, say things in this sort of wheelhouse, people get a little sketchy and just feel a little strange about the whole situation. But I think, at least for now, you have to kind of take what they say and believe that they're doing their best and being as transparent with people and their user base as possible. Second biggest story, Tesla. Tesla sold 75% of their Bitcoin, and as you can see, they put out more of a their quarterly earnings. Q2 came out this morning, and the big story there is they sold 75% of their Bitcoin holdings. So we're seeing Bitcoin's not really reacting so much to that right now. It's kind of been steady. It's no huge, drops or gains. Just kind of, hovering sideways right now. A little bit of a gain right now if you look at it. But big news obviously for Elon Musk. Tesla could rally tomorrow. Who knows? So it's always a roller coaster. Um, from there, of course, Elon Musk, being Elon Musk, says he's not going to sell any of his Dogecoin. Obviously, after dumping a ton of Bitcoin. Always interesting to hear his insights and what he has to say in terms of the crypto world. Um, Moving on from there, Gary Gensler was on Bloomberg Television talking about companies like Celsius and Voyager. And his quote here is without prejudging any one platform or any one token, there's a lot of non-compliance, meaning if you raise money from the public is anticipating, based on your efforts, some profit that comes into the securities laws. So obviously, Celsius chapter 11, there's a lot going on there. People are, not happy with them, not happy with Voyager. Obviously, some sort of a regulation is needed in this world, and we will see once things transpire, if they ever do, what these sort of regulations might be. From there, real estate. There was a kind of an interesting study here by Redfin. They took the average market, and these higher interest rates were, 5.5 depending on the day, but taking an average home and kind of giving you an example of, hey, say this home is, you purchased it, 393,000. Right now at today's interest rates, 5.5, for example, gives you your monthly, gives you your total paid, when you're done your 30-year fixed. It kind of goes from there and gives you an idea of what your monthly payment would be, as well as your final payoff to this loan if these rates and price points dropped. So it goes from 6% to 9% to 11%, where you can see things don't really make sense for you to essentially wait for this sort of market to drop, and then the prices are going to come down. People are always saying, oh, like, I think the prices are going to come down. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Well, this is a great sort of chart that, again, Redfin put together to sort of give you an idea of what you'd be looking at a monthly payment in terms of how much these prices might come down. If they don't, obviously, now's not the worst time to buy. You can always do an ARM, for example, and refi later. But just for the sake of this study, things are not as bad as people are making it seem. Buyers can still go out there and be competitive. And finally, when you look at New York City, this tweet here by Unusual Whales, still the most expensive place to rent in the US, average one bedroom, $5,812. So between the sales market and the rental market, it doesn't seem like things are cooling down too much. There is a lot less inventory. There are things that are sitting on the market a bit longer. Basically, your open sort of on the market properties that are just sort of waiting for the right bids. There might be less bids, but in your big markets, it doesn't seem like too much of a cooling down. And obviously, when you look at the interest rates, you have to kind of, figure out what's right for you. But you're really not going to see, at least according to Redfin, much of an advantageous choice to wait unless you're looking at like an 11% drop. So that's kind of it. I just wanted to test out the live stream, see how it went, throw out some stories, try to continue to do this. If you see some value to this and want to hear about the latest going on with real estate as well as cryptocurrency, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will continue to do these ongoing. Thanks for your time.